Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to our Friday appointment, so the second one of the week, where we explore Bitcoin and TRX, but also some other altcoins. Very interesting moment for altcoins because Bitcoin is retracing and his dominance is fading a little bit. This will give altcoin a little bit of energy to move up. Let's go on the charting. 1 second, I have to move the control. Okay, so naked chart first. This is the target charts, okay, that we have with a retest of EMAs that are crossing on the 4 hours. Okay, so a try out, okay, to fill more shorts, also because there is no bull divergence here, but the pump is caused from another situation that we're gonna look here. Okay, so as per usual, you know, we don't keep too much stuff on the table. We do this, yes, most likely. Okay, I don't care about the lower level anyway. Since we don't trade the diagonal, we trade level, so for us it's not changing too much. I'm charting Finex, but on BitMEX we have almost the same situation. These are two MA that I am constantly checking. Okay, price is going under it, but I'm not even care of them on the low time frame. These are two MA that I want to have in front of me on the daily. Okay, so what's happening here, you know already, because you are following this video since time and you're part of the group. So this is like every time, no, we go to a 161, then we retest the 161, then we build up divergence levels. Gonna be two, so it's gonna be a bigger box. Is this one? Is this box here? So the lower part is this. Let's also take in consideration a less extended move, that is this one here. Okay, so we have almost touched this zone. Okay, that is the reason of the pump. In the group you have a less extended one, that is the reason of the pump. Okay, so basically we went there. Okay, we went there and algos changed direction. They changed direction, but there is not a sufficient bullish divergence, even if this is lower low and this is higher low. Well, there is too much valleys on it, and I think it's quite big. Okay, so you have, of course, a response out of it in this time frame. Okay, same goes for the 6 hour, but anyway, it's still very big. So 26 bars on the daily, gonna be cool. 26 bar on the 6 hour, they're too much, little much for the way we trade, because it will mean that we have 26 bar of waiting to develop the first one that was failed. Okay, so the reason of this pump is the change of direction from the algo, but since we don't have a big divergence, okay, let's say on the daily there is no divergence, 3 days no divergence, weekly no divergence. So what we can develop probably in the daily divergence, dropping down here, we can start going under the border in the 12-hour too, I think. Okay, we can develop it. We are not far from. Okay, we are very far from, but we are not far from. So the 161 that is coming out from this zone will be probably filled, okay, in the next 24 hours. This will give altcoin push, okay. Also, let's go on the formation. I'm gonna take 4 hours as example. Let's remove this. Okay, so classical downtrend channel, so probably bull flag, okay, not taking in consideration this big wick. Anyway, this is the stop of it. So we go like this if we want the wicks, or like this even, okay, if we want more touch. I prefer more touch. 3 touch determine a trend line. The 4 touch determine that is strong trend line, okay. So what we see here in the 4 hour, we see that the price went under the one of the 2 MA we are checking, that is the 1400, but is not something that we want to track during a 4 hour move. What we was interested in the 4 hour, it was the crossing. So what's happening, you know, there are crossing, okay. Crossing are nothing but accumulation of orders, okay. When the algo here switched to long, they had the possibility to go up because here there are the short accumulated, okay. And on the 3 hour, that is the Bitfinex tool, okay, you can see we went exactly on the 50, okay. So the algorithm switched long to the 50, closed already, and is now closing back under the EMA 21, okay. EMA 21 is not important in my point of view, okay. It's a fast one, so it's something that you play when you go very small in time frame, but is something that also tell you that probably on the close, but you still need 1 hour 40 we can go 50k in Bitcoin, okay. In the close it tell you that the move is not that power, and plus is not supported, okay, over the EMA. So 1-2 close, okay. And now what I see here, because of this design I made, but it can be that lower is not perfect, okay. I see that we are closing under the 50%, okay. That is significant in the case of the design. So closing under the 50%, we give you possibility to go and retest the border. Now what's happening, why is not gonna be easy to cross, and it's not gonna be easy to stay in this box to complete the first move down of the bearish divergence. There is the EMA 233. So always market maker play this one, okay. Play this one because this way he can totally fuck up everybody that long the 200, okay. And of course, and you can double check, he plays order spot over the 233 for big long positions after confirmation. So that is something that is very important. So in the narrative of the season, okay, Bitcoin goes down 40%, okay. Season, let's say, started here. It started before. We started here, okay. But let's say started here. If we go down 40%, that is this zone here. So from here, 35, 37 is usually, you know. 40% is around this zone, okay. That is also, let's say 40%, 37 is usually. That is also this price in this moment, okay. That is also this channel okay. Is also this channel, maybe it's not perfectly designed again. Today is not my design day, guys. Okay, so is this, okay, so is also this border, okay. So totally we can slip down very slow, so not in one day, very slow, releasing dominance. Well, Bitcoin goes down because people trust more altcoins in that moment, releasing dominance and producing a even better season. Why even better? Because we have coins that I'm gonna take a look at XTZ, that is our Tezos, the cursed coin. Okay, cursed coin already went 161, is now retracing. I'm gonna go 6 hours, let's say. You can see now you go 161, you produce, you exit. Okay, I'll go exit. People try again. I'll go keep the short position. Short is bigger than long. You produce divergence. Divergence goes down, let's say 161. So this area here already. Okay. Then pump again. Okay. And this time is it can actually made to go over and go to the next steps. Okay, that we have. Let's check TRX, that is the one that I'm most interested to. Sorry, I have too much coins. Okay, TRX went on the go daily. Okay, TRX move perfectly to a 161. Okay, in this case we don't have bearish divergence. It's just volume is following the coin. Small retrace, of course, can be on the 21 again. But let's say this border. Okay, I don't see particular troubles even on a bigger time frame. The volume is following the move, so very good. Also caused by the news, by all the people that are posting about. I think this is gonna be very cool, and it's gonna be going to the next step, that is this one here. Okay, in a bit, probably even this weekend. Okay, on the daily side to go to the 161 we took some time. Okay, this also need to be seen more as investment. I know that you know me, I'm not the investment guy, but as in a trade that it can take long, you have to see this as an investment situation. So this is gonna take quite some time to go here. What I see here is that the EMA 200 is coming down on the next target on the daily. Okay, gonna stay there for a while. Okay, it's probably gonna go over and stay in the box for that moment. Okay, telling you that is validated, but this is the 261. So the coin will have a stop before proceed over. So there's gonna be 1, 2, the retrace, then more. Okay, in the uptrend move. Okay, everything here follow the plan. There are other coins that are interesting. NEO. Okay, NEO is the new Bitcoin. Okay, like people say. NEO is a 261 coin. So NEO did already a lot. Okay, compared to other coin, is now retracing. If I did not know my method, I will say on the EMA 200. Okay, the EMA 21 gonna probably come and meet up with a cross. Okay, not properly a golden cross, but a cross that can sustain completely the move. We have this target. This is the target I had in my mind. You can see there is also the hour alert for the group. This is the target I had in my mind. There are more over, but I want to see how the retest of the downtrend channel will work. Probably 1 day and 3 days. Okay, you can see the 3 days is more evident the use of the box, because on the 3 days, the bigger the time frame, the bigger this is the weekly, probably closing under. Okay, the bigger the time frame, I told you this is more an investment thing than a trade, a scalping thing or a leverage thing. the bigger the time, the bigger the impact of the box on it. Okay, so this is interesting. There is also to keep an eye on the dominance. The dominance that is here. Let's go 4 hours, 6 hours. So dominance, you know, we don't use EMAs on it, okay? But next target of dominance is gonna be down. Target down is gonna be this area here. So it's exactly this area here, okay? If you go back in time in history and you check what's happening around this price of dominance, okay, you can see that altcoins are more elastic this way, okay? The less the dominance, the less the power of Bitcoin over them, okay? So also they can meet our target faster, okay? Remembering that you can use stop limit order almost on any exchange, so you can catch eventually a pump, okay, on it, or a dump, okay, without any troubles, okay? So what will happen on Bitcoin now? So what they tried with that move, it was this long close, okay? There is not too much liquidity, let's say. Maybe the position was very big, and the position had probably also slippage, okay? What they need to close here. Closing here, we'll go 4 hours. Closing here the 3 hour and 4 hour EMA are around same zone. Closing here, they will have the ability to actually meet up this level, okay? Perhaps yesterday we was speaking about doing this to check. This is important trend line, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 touch. One from yesterday night, okay, yesterday evening, okay? So this now is a trend line to cross. It's not anymore. It's a strong trend line to cross, not anymore a short one. And the EMA are going into it. So EMAs are not used to trade. Well, in my case, EMAs are used to validate levels, and the levels here, okay, need a strong cross. What's happening here is that if you close under the 50, you know you can go down, and in the case of this big extension, the next move down can be inside the box, totally understanding that here on the daily we are under the EMA 233. It's not gonna be easy to do that, okay? If we fail the 233, okay, prepare the shorts. The failure of the 233 will bring us probably, okay, so failure, so crash and retest of the 233 will bring us probably down here. This is the 261 of this is the second box. So this is the 161, this is the 261. Going here and let's say here on the third move, it will move you to the zone that we was double checking before, okay? So let's just put a Fibonacci there so you can see. In case we fail that level, I just find a trick. So this is very extended. I'm gonna be less extended. So this 1, 2, 3 zone. So the third zone is exactly over this area, okay? And on the daily is exactly the MA 1000, okay? That is usually what give us this, okay? Is a totally different trend line, is a totally different move, and this move can give us probably the get back on track situation that we need, because we need to get back into the uptrend channel. We are out of it with this one, okay, and that will give us enough fuel with a proper divergence to, you know, to get back on track and over 15K. So this is not bad to go there. This is very good to go there. We want now to start see big divergence on box. That means that the algos are trusting the move and they are flipping on it, okay? One last thing, then I stop boring you, and is an answer to a question that I got in the end. So the relation between Bitcoin and altcoins, okay? So let's figure out this situation. So 1 second, I have to remove this. We can remove everything, so yes, okay, let's just clean up. Okay, so part of this looking like a diamond, totally, okay, and the diamond, and this is the 161, so diamond pump, okay, part of that. When an altcoin, let's figure out big cap, let's clean up this mess. Let's say that Bitcoin is dumping and Ethereum is pumping. So Ethereum next 161 is gonna be this. Let's say this is not a major one, okay, it's a 161, but let's make a major one. So the major one of this move, the present move, is gonna be this zone here. How this interact with Bitcoin? When this goes there, Bitcoin retrace, because people, because algorithm moving from a Bitcoin to Ethereum sell Bitcoin versus Ethereum and long, okay, so they pump Ethereum, okay, there. Bitcoin retrace a bit. This is a USD, but if we have season, also USD pair will move. But in generally, it can be Ethereum BTC. Okay, Ethereum move to 161, Bitcoin retrace. When the coin when the coin reach the main 161, we're gonna do it on the BTC version just to give you more touch on it, okay? So next 161 is gonna be this. Okay, so the coin goes 161. Okay, algorithm sell Bitcoin to buy Ethereum and then long Ethereum. Okay, they long Ethereum because they buy Ethereum and then to furthermore give liquidity, and then they long Ethereum, so they can make pair, at least pair 3 of the move. The move goes to 161, algorithm change to short, at least to retest the border. They change to short, they sell Ethereum spot there back to Bitcoin pump. Okay, so the steps are more important when you are also dealing extra moves with between Bitcoin and altcoins, because every step will influence Bitcoin move after. Okay, on the only interaction is with big caps. Of course, small caps will follow the big caps because people get more confident and start put money on there. What is important is that if you, let's say I have 100 Bitcoin, I sell Bitcoin here for Ethereum, okay, then with that Ethereum I long my position to go to the 161. I make 3 times more the position, the percentage of the position. Then here I sell back to Bitcoin everything. Okay, I get back to Bitcoin everything, and I short and I long Bitcoin. Okay, because this going down is a long on Bitcoin, or I can even short this one. okay? Generally speaking, the infra move, okay, if you play leverage plus the spot, is fantastically good to make more money. Remembering that we are crypto oriented group, but we also check stocks, okay? In the next 2-3 months gonna be a lot of noise around blockchain technology and banking, so we're gonna be also giving you on the website more information and more charts about that, because something very cool is cooking. Also, I don't think it will be big on fiat, but it can be influencing some of it. So probably we can have also a good ping pong on FX that give us 1% per day. Well, 0.7, okay, per day, 0.7 per day with high leverage is gonna be fantastic money, okay? Thank you very much, guys. I'm gonna meet with you again on Monday. Feel free to send me message if you want explanation for or other stuff in the group, okay? Ciao.